Okay, this is supposed to be Legend of the Five Rings, but after 4 hours of creating characters, we'll see how this goes.
I hate you, Dr. Tom. I like you a little bit, actually. I like you a lot. But damn.
Okay.
Alright, so we have all of our characters.
Yes, we have characters.
I will be playing a character and attempting to DM at the same time. Once again, we've been here since...
5?
We've been here since 4.
4?
Long time.
It is currently 9. Yeah, you don't know what time it is.
It's 9:44. We've been here since 4.
It's not cool, man. It's not cool. We eventually just found pre-gen characters on the internet, which should have been in the book, and they weren't.
A lot of this book tells you about things, but in order to know what they do, you have to look them up somewhere else in the book, and it's not easily available.
It is not intuitive. Okay. So we have a pre-generated campaign that we're going to try and run through, and we hope you enjoy. So this is titled Introduction, which probably means introduction. This scenario highlights the importance of gift-giving and face in the reality feudal society of Rokugan. Honor is stronger than steel, and insulting a man with great political influence can prove more deadly than facing a great swordsman in a duel. With an influential Sepun court on the horizon, a Crane Daimo's chances of navigating the treacherous politics of court come to a screaming halt. Happenstance takes the player characters a witness to a heinous robbery of a daisho that could mean the destruction of the Crane Daimo's long and illustrious career. Complications arise when the player characters realize several other forces want their hands on the daisho for their own nefarious purposes. Getting one's hands on the daisho will prove more difficult than a task investigation of a theft gone wrong. To clarify, a daisho is the pair of swords that the samurai uses, the katana and the wakizashi.
Oh, so not only did they steal something, they also dishonored him greatly.
Yeah, it's like the soul of a samurai. Doji Haruku has served as a minor daimyo, which is a servant of a small province in southern Crane Islands. In his career, Haruki has always been a dutiful and ordinary lord of his tiny province. He has never missed his taxes and has always submitted to the will of the Crane clan leaders. Unfortunately, steady and ordinary has never guaranteed attention towards Haruki. His career is at a standstill, with few ways for promotion. Haruki worries that his greater ambitions will never be realized. Haruki held on to one hope for promotion over the years. Several years ago, Haruki was invited to the Kyoden Doji to attend the Imperial Court. The Imperial Court was the most important event in the year for all daimyos and courtiers to gain and lose political power. Haruki, it's very politic-based. Haruki did not make a large impact.
Japanese West Wing.
Luckily, he met Seppuken Ryumu, an imperial daimyo with much greater political ties than his own. I know. We've been here since 4. Ryumu took a fancy to Haruki and gifted him with the daisho of Sepun Dorori, hero of the empire. Dorori led the Sepun family during the Scorpion clan coup and gave his life to protect the Crane embassy from enemy forces. Ryumu thought it a fitting gift for the young Crane. Unbeknownst to him, there was a large problem brewing at the heart of Haruki's wonderful gift. Sepun Dorori was truly a hero who defended the Crane embassy, but something went horribly wrong. As he fought the intruders away from the embassy, Dorori felt overwhelming anger and horror at the events around him. His rage-filled heart reached out at the moment of his death and touched the daisho in his hands. Daori's katana and wakizashi was damned with a powerful curse. It brewed inside the daisho for years, feeding on the frustration of Haruki. Haruki placed the daisho in a place of honor in his audience chamber where he could admire it every day and dream of a time when he could live up to his potential. He pointed out the gift to every visitor that traveled to his land and boasted of his imperial connections. Haruki knew he could use the Daisho to boost his standing in the Empire. This year, Sepun Ayumu, has decided to use his great potential influence to throw an event that would keep everyone in the Empire talking for months to come. He sent invitations to all of his friends, esteemed courtiers, and powerful daimyo to his estate to enjoy the summer breeze. One of those invitations found its way to Doji Haruki. Haruki was overjoyed for the chance to increase his standing. He boasted to all who would listen that he would bring the Daisho back to Ayumu and prove to him that he held the gift in high regard. The night before he would leave to Sepun lands, Haruki is surprised when his prized Daisho is stolen from right below his nose. His only hope to save face and gain political power is a group of player characters gathered in this place.
Weird term.
So that's how we tied that in.
What?
It gets better, guys.
Well, that's not too bad. I mean, it's interesting. We're looking for something that's cursed, which means if we find it, terrible things are probably going to happen.
We're looking for the guy who
Okay.
stole it in the first place.
This is the player character's introduction. Many of Sepun Ayumu's guests would have to travel great distances to reach the Imperial Estates. Doji Haruki has invited all to stop at his home for refreshments and entertainment before they move on to the last stretch of their journey. The player characters have accepted... I think I'm not supposed to be reading that. Let's cut that.
It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, since this is our first time, we can... I mean...
Yeah, we can fudge it a little.
Well,
guess.
I mean, the parts where we mess up are going to be key, because it'll be like, this wasn't explained very well.
Yeah.
Because normally, a campaign will be like, read this part, don't... For the DM, read this.
Yeah.
Read this out loud.
It's not...
This is
here.
just straight flowing, just text.
But this is just text. So it's like... The player characters are staying within Haruki's palace as guests. The player characters may have their own reasons for staying at Haruki's palace beyond traveling to Sepun. Yeah, the players may take their own reasons. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be reading this.
Well, I mean...
Whatever the reason, the player characters are among the few guests who have decided to enjoy his hospitality. They have settled in for the night when they become inexplicably involved in a crime. Oh, crap. Have the players introduce their characters and describe their personality quirks, then read the opening text aloud. I'm sorry.
No. No, it's fine.
So,
they
let's...
didn't tell you that, so...
No, it's just there. Okay, so let's introduce everybody.
I forgot to take my pre-gen name, so I'm still Guya Sarutobi.
Sarutobi.
I am, he's a very quiet person who you could tell he would rather spend time outside than inside. Inside, when he's around, away from nature, he seems stifled and anxious. Like he wants to be outside around the elements.
We may not even get to combat. That's okay. Introduce your guy. I'm playing two guys, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're Bob and whatever.
I just want you to say it.
Spoilers!
Okay, my name is Roanoa Kazuto.
Okay.
I'm of the Unicorn Clan. I have no idea his personality quirks or anything.
That's okay.
What?
Well, I mean, think about it.
What did you read what the unicorn are described as?
No, because it took 8 freaking
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
They pretty much don't care.
Oh!
They're beneficial, but they're not going to start anything, and they choose to. They want peace.
So he has your character has like a very calm demeanor.
Yeah, they Unicorn Clan, even on the adversaries, they hope to gain some ground with them and get peace. Except for the Scorpion Clan, because nobody likes them.
Everybody hates the scorpions.
Yeah.
So we pretty much just want to be free and go. We don't want war. We don't want.
They're Miss America pageant candidates.
Yeah,
We want world peace.
we're not war peace. Just we don't
Clan
want
peace.
to fight.
Okay. I'm playing two characters. One is Kenji Musashi. I'm very proud of that one. He's a member of the Dragon Clan, which, if I read correctly, they are not the first to go into a fight, but they will fight. They will throw down when, you know, stuff is down.
Oh yes, I was reading that the crab want to respect the dragons, but the dragons are capable of fighting, but they don't understand why they don't just go right into combat.
Right, they're reserved, basically. And he is a member of the Minamoto Bushi school, which means he fights with 2 swords, if that's of any importance.
And I forgot to mention.
He is yeah.
I forgot to mention that my character, Guya, is of the Mantis clan of the Moshi family, and he deals with the elements of air and fire.
He's a spellcaster.
Yes, he's a bender.
Oh, is that what they call it?
No.
Dang it!
That's
That would be
Avatar.
Could have
cool.
been cool.
Airbender.
That's Avatar. I think that's
Yeah.
copyrighted.
I'm also, hold on. I'm also trying to play, just for funsies, because another guy is not here. I have created a character named Bob the Manslayer. He is of the Scorpion clan, so he is all about the violence and evil and all sorts of. Everybody else hates him, and he's generally just not a good guy to be around.
Pretty much chaotic evil.
He got the name Manslayer from, you know,
Slaying
men.
He slayed man.
He's not a nice guy. We don't really know why he's with us on this journey, but he is. He's Bob the Manslayer. Fear him. Okay. The warm and soothing breeze wafts over the crane village of Toshi as the world falls into twilight. Everything is calm, serene, and beautiful, just as a crane village should be. You count your blessings once again that your friendly Doji Haruki has invited you to stay at his estate. You smile as you remember the welcoming dinner Haruki threw when you arrived at his estate, his thin face smiling over esoteric dishes and delicious sake. You hope that Sepun Ayunumi's event will present an opportunity of a lifetime. The tranquility of the night ends abruptly as a loud shriek shatters the air. You follow the source of the scream to find a hectic scene within the audience chamber. Your host, Doji Haruki, kneels on the floor, head placed flat on the ground. In a shocking display of raw emotion, he weeps openly and wails in front of the pedestal. Haruki's pride and joy, the famous daisho of Sepun Daori, is missing. The daisho stand is broken in half, its wooden shards left lying on the pedestal. Haruki is distraught and needs several moments alone to recompose himself. When he comes back to his senses, he is noticeably embarrassed about his reaction to the theft and speaks awkwardly. It is a difficult decision for him to reach out about the situation, but he recognizes that there is simply no time for him to search other venues to recover his theft. Doji Haruki wipes a bead of sweat from his brow and looks directly at you. My honored guest, I apologize that your stay within my home has been rudely interrupted by this heinous crime. You may have been unaware of the treasure that lay in the same home as you rested, but the ancestral daisho of Sepun Daori has gone missing. The artifact was a gift from my close and dear friend Sepun Ayumi, whose celebration we were to attend next week. I must recover these blades before then or lose my right to show face in front of him. He swallows and then bows much deeper than he should, considering his status over yours. Please find the blades and return them to me safe and sound. Okay. Haruki expects that you will help him, essentially. And he promises that he will take the blame if they are late to the party. But he hints that they would simply appear fashionably late if they arrive with the blades in hand. He has one condition: the player characters must return the daisho to him on the road towards Sepun Ayumi's estate, and they must reveal the theft to no one, if it will not immediately gain them access to the swords. Okay, so what do you guys do?
I say, sir, as guests of your honorable house, if we refuse this plea, he would dishonor not only your taste and company, but us as well, in abandoning those in need. So we will do this for you.
Thank you. I don't know if I should be using a different accent. I wasn't before. Why would I do it now?
Abandon you.
Abandon you.
Michelangelo, 20 backflips. No!
So basically, what it's saying is you can look around the room to see if you find any clues.
I have to say, since you're playing as a pacifist type character,
Yeah.
I actually have a spell that is super awesome for you.
What?
Yeah, I can, the Benton's Touch. I can actually lay my hand on somebody, like, so if I'm talking and I walk up to you, like I put my hand on your back,
Yeah.
cast the spell, it immediately increases all your negotiations and stuff.
Cool.
So people will start liking you even more.
Cool.
I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Alright, so, is there any evidence of which way they went?
No, the room is completely dark, and Haruki refuses to call anybody in here with a light because then everybody would know
They would
that the
see.
sword is missing.
Can I have the book?
Yes, you can have the book. I doubt it will be of any use to you.
Can you tell me what my spells can do?
Oh, here. You want to know your spells? Check it out, right here.
It is now currently 10 o'clock.
Alright, here you go. All your Shujinja spells. Here you go, you can have that.
It's all for you, Dr. Tyler. It's all for you. It's all for you.
Good lord. I guess I ask him, do you know of anyone that would seek to dishonor you this way? Like, what if anyone would gain any enemies, any close enemies that you have?
The Scorpion Clan.
Those jerks.
And Bob looks down at the floor. In fact, I didn't think this out. I did not know the Scorpion Clan would be the main. It doesn't matter.
They're probably going to be the main for everything.
It was Bob. Bob took the swords.
Bob, tell me, what do you know of this treachery?
That's kind of awesome.
The Dragon Sword rises up in my apartment.
Basically, what it's saying is there is a. I know it's for the sake of time. What it wants you to do is search around the room.
Okay.
And
in the dark.
yes, that's why.
All right. We need to see how they got in, where they went. We need to look around the room.
Okay, that's a good idea. It's good role play. I'm totally just doing mechanics. I'm not even.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I'm trying to establish motive and.
Well, I mean, it's so different. It's so different. So basically, you can make. It says here you can make an investigation perception check of a TN of 15, and we'll see. And if we need to pause the video, we can.
No. I'm just letting Edwin be in the shot corner instead of just his hat.
This hat is wonderful.
Yes, it's a nice hat. As a hat person myself, I like it.
So I'm going to totally not metagame, and I'm going to, as Kenji, say, hey, let's look around in the dark, see if we can find any clues, and
This is the sound for that.
from my understanding, I would use these two dice. Oh, we forgot to say, the whole game is based around D10s. Every roll is made with D10s. Nothing but D10s. So I could make a roll. I'll find nothing.
Alright, so I need to make a roll.
Yeah.
So what do I need to use? Awareness?
Yeah. It's a perception.
Oh,
yeah.
perception, okay.
Perception investigation.
Alright, I'll use perception.
Where is that at?
And
Oh, there it is.
And I have rank 1 in investigation.
Okay.
So does that mean I get to roll 3 keep you?
Yeah. We're just going to say yeah.
Because it's, you go by the trait. Which
Okay.
I have 2 in.
Okay.
And that's,
So I have 2 in perception, so okay.
Oh, okay, somebody's a perception.
So I used, some of them percent. I got 38! But no.
Oh, so you have 2 in investigation?
Yeah. No, I have 2 in perception.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I
should know
your
this.
stat is 2 perception,
Okay.
and I actually have a skill of investigation.
Okay, so that's good. So,
So
that
I
would
can-
give you even more bonus.
It gives me more dice, and then I get to keep 2, so it increases my chances.
Oh, okay. So that's that'll work.
Because you take a skill and combine it with a trait or a tribute. Roll. 3. What is that? Is that 6 or 9? 6.
We're gonna call it a 9.
Whatever. So those 2, I get to keep 2.
Mhm.
That's 12.
Okay, so
That's
you,
terrible.
you don't find anything. This is a brutal roll for the first
What
round.
are we doing?
You need to roll basically 2 of those dice,
Okay.
and
Well, we can also do what's called
can we
I have-
pull?
cooperative.
You
Can
know
we
I-
pull everything?
Guys,
we-
Well, no wonder the number is so high.
Oh, is it if it's a high number? It's usually because you need to do a cooperative roll, and whatever I roll is subtracted from the total we have to beat. And
Okay.
so it gets defeated.
Okay.
I have investigation.
Yeah. So what
Okay.
you do? How many investigation do you have?
1.
1.
Yeah.
What's your
room of the
perception?
game. Yeah.
2.
So roll
He should've
3
been-
dice.
He should have been damned.
Who?
You,
Why?
because you
You
know
only
the
get one
rules.
die.
Well, that was the only thing I got to really get down.
I mean, I read the book, but I didn't read all of it.
So I roll 3
Well,
dice.
see, look, you got to character creation. I went ahead and looked at like specific mechanics.
That's right. It's going to look like he knows more, but I started doing character creation.
Yeah, he spent time learning the hardest part. I spent time learning the part that gets used more often.
Fighting is almost non-existent in the game. Like,
Yeah,
it's
the fighting is whatever. What did you roll?
I rolled yet. He's talking.
brutal. I guess Bob needs to go next then.
Oh, you
3.
You exploded.
1.
You exploded.
That's
Roll
a
that
one.
again. No.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a 1?
Yes, it's a
no.
1.
It's a D. This is a D.
D10.
Oh, that's right. That confuses me so much.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
so you rolled 8 and 3, which is
Yeah.
11. I rolled a 12.
I rolled a 7.
So 12 and 11,
Well,
23.
let's let Bob roll. Bob, the manslayer, roll. Actually, you know what? Bob, the manslayer, decides not to look.
But he refuses to help us.
He's a jerk.
What a wonderful, wonderful patriot of his clan.
He's
Well,
Bob the
one-
manslayer.
Okay, so
Are there
what
any men
happens?
to slay? No.
Wait, so
I will be
I
outside.
refuse.
So wait, what happens?
All right, we're looking,
Mhm.
and this is a situation where we're cooperating. So instead of
Yeah,
just
yeah.
having a number we roll to
Yeah.
get, we're rolling and
No.
subtracting.
I mean, what happens in the campaign? We just did all this. Now what happens?
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
I don't know if we got the right number.
Wait, did we?
We don't know yet. Okay, what did everybody get?
We're looking.
11.
Okay, you got 11.
12.
Okay. And I got like 7. That beats the number we needed to get.
Okay, that
okay.
means we found something.
What did we find?
Okay. You notice 3 long strands of black hair on the broken Daisho stand. Also, you notice a dash of blood on the window where the shutter caught the thief's hand and slashed it up. That's cool.
The paper shutter?
Where the blood.
Dude,
yeah.
that brutally paper cut.
I didn't catch that, but that's awesome. It slashed it open. Like, he bled from this. It's a wicked paper cut.
Wicked.
Following the footsteps from the window outside leads you directly into the city towards the western road, where it leads to horse tracks.
Horse tracks, you're the horseman.
Oh, damn it. What does that mean?
Okay.
That means you could probably ride faster than us.
I have a horsemanship. I don't know what these
So
skills
what do
actually do.
what do you decide to do given the information?
We need to head.
Follow the horse tracks.
I concur. Bob the manslayer, what do you want?
Bob. Hey, Bob. Bob, there will be men to slay.
I will join.
They may be your own clan.
I don't care.
Bob the manslayer slays men.
yeah.
He,
This is gonna be terrible when he turns on us. This is just gonna
Oh, he's an evil dude. Yeah.
Alright,
I
so
don't even-
we head west. Haven't you been
Okay.
told California's full of land, whiskey and gold?
I can. I have a horse.
Okay.
So I can ride a. I can leave you guys.
The
with
forest.
dust.
It heads towards the forest. It told,
Haha, you can't ride a horse anymore.
it told me to skip through this.
Wow. Okay.
We apparently
was there
went-
like a bunch of stuff we could do that would like
Yeah.
side?
It's just like it says if the player characters decide to move towards the Providence, skip the next section and go directly towards traveling to the Huachimachu.
All right, so we're heading west.
Yeah.
We're following the tracks.
The forest is dense and hard to travel through. The player characters must make a horsemanship/agility check. Oh crap!
That's you, man.
To ride at a brisk pace or risk injuring the horses. Dude.
Oh crap! And I do have a horse.
Okay, so what you do? Take whatever your horsemanship is,
Gotcha.
add that to your agility.
2.
That's how many dice you roll.
Got it.
And you get to keep
Oh, this
2.
is good.
Okay.
So roll it up.
The thief didn't bother hiding the horse tracks. They're just there. So we're pretty much
5, 5, 1.
So
10.
So 10.
okay. So you're moving at normal pace,
Cool.
basically.
You get
you're
to ride
not
the horse.
you're not moving at a brisk pace. This is going to take longer.
So you're at a trot or a canter, just like.
Normal.
A group of riders traveling through the forest attracts the attention of the group
Crap.
of Hida Bushi enforcing the crab crane border. The
Dang
patrollers
it.
are 3 large, fully armored Hida Bushi on horseback. They are men of few words, but they give the player characters only moments after they cross the players to present their traveling papers. So, present your traveling papers.
What?
This is not going to end well for us.
You don't have any.
Traveling papers.
What is it?
Did
like-
you file for our traveling? We need our passports.
I haven't.
What?
It's worth noting
Wait.
that this game is incredibly lore heavy, and we didn't bother to read a lot of the lore.
Why did we not ask him? Why did he not tell us there may be passports? Like,
Because you would think the characters are just supposed to know that.
Wait. Well, I have a traveling pack. What's in it?
Okay.
When
Controllers
I
will
tra-
listen closer to any Crab Clan player characters.
crap.
But we don't have any of those.
Crap. And we got a scorpion with us.
We have Bob the Manslayer.
Wait, no, I got this. I think I got this. I think I got this.
Okay.
I can do this.
Okay.
Okay.
There is a skill called Etiquette,
I have it.
and it could apparently help us here.
I got etiquette.
Yeah, I've got one.
I got one. Let's use our combined etiquette.
I could just tell the dude that, alright, we are after a horse thief, clearly visible by the tracks. We caught one of his compatriots, Bob, and that we're forcing him to show us the way so that we can get our horse back and murder these fiends.
I like how this is going.
Let's do it.
We're just gonna like betray Bob the Manslayer.
I saw you do that. I agree with him.
Oh.
Do it. I have etiquette.
You still need to make an etiquette roll. We
Alright.
all need to make an etiquette
I'm
roll.
at-
Wait, hang on.
How does that work?
I have something that can help us with the spells.
I should read that. Let me read in the player's handbook what that means. But basically, you know, we're going into the forest and there's a border of that line, and these guys have stopped us. It's really hard trying to play and play at the same time, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
So they've stopped us, and then basically what the guide says is the only way that we can get through this encounter without violence is an etiquette thing. So this could end very quickly.
Yeah, does it name the trait we use for that though?
Yeah.
No, that's why I'm going to look it up in the book.
So what? We just won one died.
Well, can you tell by the TN if it's something that looks like you can make it with one roll? Like one dice?
It's going to be a group thing. The TN roll is
We're all like,
high.
yeah.
You know, let me see if I can find, skills. It's probably going to be under skills.
I have a spell I can cast that increases any social skill I have to use by 1, keep 1.
Can we do that?
Oh yeah, sure.
I have-
Absolutely.
Spell.
And it's a spell I can cast on myself. It's called Benton's Touch. I have to be in range of my
Of myself.
or melee. Well, it's touch. I can touch someone else. I can just be like, "All right, man, what's up?" and like cast it.
Okay,
touch
but
me.
I think you should probably do it without trying to like
Motion like
motion anything. You just be like, yeah, man, this is.
I just put
pat
my
on the back or
hands. I just
something.
put my hands together. And cast
Okay.
Benton's Touch on myself.
So an etiquette roll. The main skill is awareness. Do we not have that? Yes,
Oh
we do.
yeah. So etiquette. So you roll etiquette and awareness, and I'm gonna cast Benton's Touch on myself so that I get +1 more.
So that means you keep 3 then. Roll 3, keep 3.
Yeah. Or roll. It's roll 4 because it gives 1, keep 1. So I get to roll 4, keep 3.
Okay, roll 4, keep
Okay.
3, and I would.
I'm gonna be a super etiquette dude.
I mean, basically, this is diplomacy. As much as etiquette is essentially the social defense skill of honorable characters in Rokugan's courts. When someone tries to tempt, manipulate, or influence you, typically skills like courtier or manipulation. Etiquette is usually used in the ensuing contested role, most often with the courtesy emphasis. Courtesy allows you to offer an opinion without risking offense, or to remember important social mores that might otherwise be forgotten, of anywhere from 5 to 20, depending on obscurity. The bureaucracy emphasis is used in trying to maneuver through government channels appropriately, such as trying to arrange a meeting with someone of high status. Conversation allows you to determine an appropriate non-offensive topic for discussion. Well, we're not really doing that. We're just explaining anything.
So what are we doing?
So,
You know what's gonna suck?
you have an etiquette
As
rank.
if these thieves are hired by those guys. And we're like a horse thief, and they're gonna like.
Oh, they're not thieves. They're bodyguards for whoever.
They're just border patrol.
So etiquette would be etiquette one rank, and we have awareness 2. Everybody has awareness 2, yes?
Yep.
So it would be what?
And I'm also using Benton's Touch, so I get 1, roll 1, keep 1. So I get to roll 4, keep 3, and you guys would be rolling 3.
3, keep 2. Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
Let's go with that.
So let's do that, and Bob the Manslayer will not participate because he's Bob the Manslayer, and he slays only men.
Not horses, not beasts of the
Bob the
depths.
Manslayer will jump into combat should we fail.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Oh, I
Oh,
I
wait,
actually got
I'm supposed to roll 3, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually got an explosion.
Me too.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Alright, so here's the thing. If you roll a 10 on the 10-sided dice, you get what's called an explosion, where you have to roll that dice again, and then that number adds to the 10, and it counts as a single dice.
What happens if you keep rolling 10s?
They keep adding until
It's
you
just-
stop.
Could be endless.
So you could have the entire world collapse to a black hole from dice.
Cool.
Alright,
So.
so
we
that's...
roll again.
I'm glad I had enough D10.
6.
Good to keep 3. So that's a
So I got a
What's the 10
14.
again?
So cumulative, would we be able to, how does that rule work? Do we
3.
just all roll
So
together?
13. 6 and
I
13.
got 27.
19.
Alright, that's good enough.
We totally did whatever etiquette called for us to do.
Okay.
That thing that we probably had to read 50 pages of history, lore, and socialism or socioeconomic classes.
We did it! That's what we did.
Like,
God.
we have to be like graduated anthropologists to play this game. I mean, this game's awesome. So cool.
It's just so role play.
It's so thick.
It's just so.
Damn. I don't know.
This is an RPG that requires homework. Like, you
exactly.
No, you all need to like read the history of the clans and know how to.
Is this what you want?
Because
Dr.
technically,
Tara?
we're supposed to all be just like curb stomping
Okay.
Bob over there.
Well, okay, so you present them with the papers that I've done, forgot the man's name.
The whatever.
Haruki had given you.
Oh, we
And
have
so,
those.
yeah, we do have papers, I just forgot to tell you.
Oh, cool.
Because I'm reading this while I should not have been reading this. I should have already read this. So they escort you to the village of Wachimasu.
Wachimasu.
Machimasu.
The village of Washimasu is larger than Chochiri, which is presumably the place we just came from, but it has fewer amenities than the Crane equivalent. Oh my god. Many of the buildings seem broken down and hastily repaired.
One's bad.
Bushi characters immediately note that there were signs of battle. And
So-
players who make
They're
a
not
lore
Bushi.
Shadowlands
No,
check.
no, he's Bushi.
Yeah.
Bob is.
Oh, Bob and my guy are Bushi
yeah.
characters.
So they're like, there's been a battle.
There's been a battle. Many a bloodshed in the
And we're like,
This is
whoa. You
Bob
guys
the
need to get
manslayer
better.
approves of the manslaying.
And we're just like, whoa, you guys need to
He's
get
like-
better
he's like-
service.
I smell blood.
I love the smell of blood in the morning.
The Crab Clan village of Washimasu is everything you expect in the pragmatic Crab Clan village. That's
Which
what
we
they
have
say.
no idea what to
Great.
expect.
3 of the 4 of us are hated by the Crab Clan. Us, Bob, and us two.
I'm not hated by the
But the Dragon Clan guy.
Wait, I'm
well,
not
I'm
hated.
playing
Wait,
Bob.
give me this.
I'll give you that? Okay.
I am
You're the
not-
Unicorn Clan.
Yeah, I'm not hated by
Everybody hates
anyone.
the Unicorn Clan.
Yeah.
Nobody could unicorns. They're majestic. They start
Exactly.
Tom Cruise.
Everything in Wachimasu looks built for function over beauty, including its inhabitants. Pretty low shot.
Ouch! Jesus.
Though Wachimasu is many miles away from the thread of the Shadowlands, the buildings of the village look fortified for heavy battle.
Yeah.
This precaution seems to have
I'm
been
friends with
justly
crabs.
needed as Wachimasu suffers from sign of recent battle. A large bonfire at the end of the road rages on, fueled by goblin and human corpses. Damn.
Goblins. Sweet.
The villagers seem subdued by their recent losses, I bet, but determined to press forward. The Crab Clan's great reputation for perseverance is reflected in each of the villagers' eyes. Wachimasu is home to 1 inn, 1 sake house, 1 blacksmith, and 1 large estate. The rest of the village is populated by farmhouses, and it's unremarkable for the most part. There are many villagers out, but all are busy with fixing broken buildings and clearing out the debris of the streets. It says here if you arrive at night, the villagers are out and forced to clean up. As you walk through the village, many conversations are starting about from the villagers. It's currently daytime, and so the battle happened last night.
Jeez, a
And-
night raid? Somebody's
Yeah,
desperate.
well, I think this is a bigger part of it. Someone who stole this was important.
Whoever it is, it's obvious that if they're doing night raids, that they do not care about etiquette or honor or anything.
Actually, the crabs like all of us, except
Really?
That's
Okay.
they see the mantis as little brothers.
The
Oh.
PCs have several options available to them when they enter the village. However, the villagers will not cooperate in any way
What? Oh, they're probably distrusting.
until they have returned the city to its proper glory. So all of the
We have to rebuild an entire town before anybody will talk to us.
all of the townspeople are very preoccupied, and you just get this feeling in your soul that they will not talk to you.
I do
Is
not-
there so outside of the bonfire? Do we know if there's any other fires that need to be put out?
No, it's like a giant bomb.
Guys.
Yeah, because you have the wind magic.
Well, I have extinguish. I can extinguish fire in a 100-foot radius.
No,
I just be like-
what they're doing is they're burning the dead.
Okay, but I meant, were there any anything set to fire?
Guys,
No.
If it said that.
Those papers we gave them didn't say Crane Clan, did they? On there.
No, they were papers of damn, I forgot the guy's name again.
Because we may all be buddies, but they hate the cranes.
I forgot the guy's name is Haruki. Yeah.
Well, no, because it was the papers were from him, which means it was all like bureaucratic. It wasn't about like
I'm
clan
just
lines
saying.
and stuff. Because we're not necessarily part of the crane. Like we can pass through their lands and they won't associate us. Like we're just passing through their lands. Just like the crab aren't associating with us, even though we're in their lands.
So you are approached by a group of city patrollers,
Okay.
and they insist that you go see Hida Samano immediately. I mean, what do you do? They're not angry about it.
No, they're just like, we request that you see.
You know, basically that's the head of the city.
It may be that they're so like desperate that they might need aid or something.
Okay, so
Like-
Bob and Kenji coincide. Bob is really just praying that he gets to manslay at some point.
I missed the manslaying last night.
Manslaying.
Sleep, the trap that always gets me. I say yes. We need to go and we need to see if there's any aid that we can give,
Okay.
because I also know medicine.
Okay.
I can heal people.
I also have a spell for healing.
We're a pretty awesome group.
Okay. So do you guys want to speak with Hida Samano? He is the head of the city.
Yes. I greet him by saying, "Have you had rice today?" Yeah!
We haven't talked about that.
Read that! That's how they greet each other. "Have you had rice today?" I'm not joking.
Okay. So we're going to skip right to that. Entering Hida. Well, I mean, it did say that there were guards around, and if you wanted to, you could talk to them, and they're like, "Hey, you need to go see this guy."
Welcome.
Oh,
Welcome to the town. Welcome to the town.
Entering
As-
Hida Samano's manor feels like an entirely different experience. Unlike Doji Haruki's extravagant palace, Samano's building is utilitarian and ready for a major invasion. Guards stand before every door, their eyes ripping over everything to make sure it possesses no threat. Hida Samano is the only aspect that does not fit in with the rest of the building. It is clear that Samano's warrior days are over. This is cool. His belly spills out over his belt and around his face, seems more suited over the dinner table than the corpses of his enemies. As you enter the audience chamber, Samano scowls and waves you closer. "You must be Haruki's newest attempt at swindling me," he shouts. He takes an angry approach to the party as soon as he... Oh, God. And he'll throw the party non-stop. We'll barely have any time to respond, so the next action flies out the door. Dude, this is hardcore.
You're all dead.
Wait,
Unfortunately, because
Can we die?
Samato's status is higher than the player character, they must simply endure the cascade of insults and accusation until he finally
Tires himself.
Dude. So he is yelling at you guys. I should give you some backstory. The guy that sent you on this mission, his whole thing was he suspects this guy as being behind, or at least part of, him trying, stealing the swords. So when you guys approach him, he gets royally pissed off, and
he
he's
thinks
just,
it's like salt in the wound.
it is an insult to him that he would even dare send anything. And this is something that, what's the guy's name? This is something that the guy that sent you should have told you, but didn't bother to. So we're gonna save that for later and be mad at him.
Plot thickens.
I mean, so he sent you investigating, knowing that he would not like it.
So wait, we can only stand here and take it. We can't.
You can. I mean, you can interject. He's calling you all
Well,
sorts
that's
of things.
the thing. This
He's
is
saying-
the part where it comes in. If
You can, if you want to.
this is the part where Bushido comes into play.
I mean,
Do
he's
you
saying...
stand and be dishonored, and then see if you can call his bluff, and get him to back down, or do we just go all out and then just get murdered by a bunch of guards right here?
Oh crap! This is like attacking someone right when.
Because if we back down, it could be seen as us being cowardice, which could get us attacked just the same.
So what is the only option then? To just.
Oh, there's plenty of options.
Yeah, you're the diffuser guy.
I was a diffuser guy when I was. Making
Oh, that's
my-
right. He's playing a different character.
Oh, well, I say, I go,
He stops mid-sentence.
it's like, my lord, We are merely trailing the shadow of disgrace tearing its way through your land. Could you please impart us with knowledge so that we can understand how not only to restore our honor, but to affix you with honor as well?
What he said.
I will read. Oh.
It's like,
This is not intuitive at all.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
not.
understand why they said, "Hey, read this."
I think that's another reason why there's so many constraints.
You know,
Yeah.
I also know why Bob the Samurai is joining with us. I mean, Bob the Manslayer.
Bob the Samurai.
Because,
Bob the Manslayer.
the Scorpions and the Dragons actually are allies.
Secretly.
Actually, I'm just gonna make it really easy. Bob the Manslayer gets bored of all this and he walks away.
What? Bob's gonna die.
He's a wanderer.
He's just bored of being yelled at.
He's
But
gonna go find somewhere else to manslay.
The reason why
Bob
Scorpion
leaves.
is
He's too
traveling
much to
with
do.
us-
Bob leaves the party. He's bored with all this.
The reason why Scorpion is traveling with us is because Scorpions and Dragons are allies.
Okay.
And
That's weird.
But they realize that Scorpions are evil and walk in shadows and keep
He's
a
my
close eye
buddy,
on
but he
them.
has some things to work on.
They keep a close eye on the Scorpions.
He's in outpatient treatment. So what what can I do here? Apparently there's a bunch of stuff I can do. Is there any?
He's telling a lie. Okay.
So do I try and sense what's going on or something?
Well, I mean, basically, right here is that you've been sent here to ask him about the stolen swords, the stolen Daisho.
Well, that seems horribly foolish in light of the fact that, oh, well, I guess we're supposed to
Yeah.
logically leap from, we can only reveal it if it gets us to the sword. This dude is thought to be the dude who stole the sword.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to go on the knowledge of, well, this is the guy that we think has it.
We probably skipped a lot of encounters just by me reading, and I'm like, well, you guys did this, so I have to skip to this. So there's probably a lot more you guys could have done. But I'm trying to like move things along. But I mean, we all did things. So basically, we're here to ask the guy about the swords, even though we're pretty sure he's not going to tell us anything. Because basically, as soon as we showed up and we said that we had the papers from,
So
what's his
basically,
name?
somebody came to, we were told to go to him because they were expecting us to come through.
Yeah,
That's why we were
Yeah,
allowed to pass through without being accosted.
it's
and
all
immediately
it's
stopped.
all a political game. It's all a political game.
We're just
I did
tools.
something.
Yeah. What do you want to do,
Did you steal the swords?
dude?
Hey, this one exploded.
That's
hey,
rough.
2 explosions actually.
Dude.
Whatever, you better hold this next. You're just, you're just not,
He's really wanting to just end the game.
the guy who's supposed to be diplomatic just did something horribly undiplomatic. Give us the sword, you fat wretch. What?
I wish they gave me like stats for this
That
guy.
one's 16.
You hear the guards drop their weapon in shock and just like grab their head. Like, did this just happen?
I'm gonna give you a chance. Was that in game or out of game?
That's 18. 18 plus 16 equals 34. 34. I rolled a 34 etiquette.
Okay. No. You don't just ask the guy that the guy is. Well, that's okay. We're gonna roll with
He
it.
just grabs him like Batman. Swear to me.
I'll figure it out.
We thought
Bob was the one who was gonna cause problems.
Bob left. He
Bob's like, man, I know what's coming.
Dude,
Bob didn't care.
I can't take this. I can't take him yelling at me.
He's yelling, and I'm tired, and my horse needs food, and I just want to go home.
If they attack, I'll jump on my horse and run. I can do that.
Well,
you guys don't have horses.
We have poor taste in
He
the
doesn't have a clue. Okay.
He says he doesn't have a clue.
He doesn't have a clue what you're talking about. And he's really pissed that you would blurt out like that.
Yeah, especially in his presence. In
The
his
guards,
domain.
the guards in the room, their hands go for the swords. They're not going to draw them, but their hands are at their side. I'll put it this way. In hindsight, this is a very delicate situation, And this is probably why this game is harder to play than some games, because, yeah.
I say, hold, my lord! Please, pardon us this. We have ridden long in the night, searching for wretches, trying to weed through the deception. We fear that someone is trying to cast this blame upon you.
I don't have any clue what you're talking about. I didn't even know the sword was stolen. I had no clue.
Yeah,
Then why the fuck are you yelling at us?
because he think our Lord is under the belief that we are part of the plot to shame him from the person who sent us.
Why would you think that?
And there's no reason for such language.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
you're yelling at him. Please forgive us. He has been navigating a forest in the dark on a horse. He is without sleep. Please.
He's not pleased. But,
We.
okay. Yeah. This is awesome. This character is so
He's just
so
completely.
horrible.
There's no way to work with him.
What does Bob the manslayer do?
Well, I'll tell you what it says right here. Okay. He remains hostile and suspicious through it all. He will deny everything the PCs bring up, even things he may have actually done. He does not want to help the players in any of their endeavors. He does not even acknowledge the existence of Sepun Daori's Daisho, though it is clear to all that he knows about it. Attempts to divine whether or not he is telling a lie or not
divination.
requires an investigation or perception check.
I have both.
Okay.
I never really saw how many times I can use spells.
Even if
Or like what my limit per day is.
Is that a spell? Did you
Yeah.
already use one?
Whatever
I have a
Benton's
question.
touch is a spell, but there's nowhere does it cover
How many you have?
how
per
many I
day?
can use. It's not covered in
As many as you can, I
I
guess.
don't know.
Whatever. I'm not going to use it, but I'm just going to roll my 3.
Okay.
Even
So-
if we do know he's lying.
So I'm gonna.
Then
Well,
why-
One investigation and 2 perception.
I'm gonna, as Kenji, I'm gonna cast a perception check.
Oh, so we can all see.
We can all
all pick up on the lie and be
Yeah.
Wait, what now?
like, "What is this, my lord?"
I was close, man.
What team?
8. I rolled a 10.
Okay.
What a 14.
Okay, you roll a. So we all pool everything together, right? Is that what the rule is?
Well, we can take the person with the highest.
Okay.
All right. If we're all working together to try and intuit his lie,
Mhm.
we can
So I
take the
got
person
12.
with the we can take the person with the highest dice pool
Mhm.
and add that number as a bonus. So we can add, let's say yours.
Mhm.
We can take your 3 and add +3 to all of our rolls.
Oh, okay. Plus 3 dice or plus.
+3. to
Okay,
the
just
number.
3.
So like
Okay.
he rolls a 14, it would be a 17.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that. So by that, I would have magically passed the number.
Well, it doesn't work for you, but it works for.
Everybody else.
I don't know if that would work for listening though. I
It's
think it would have
it's
to
a
be something
perception.
like.
It's a perception.
I think it would have to be something like strength. Like if you're helping us do something, your strength. adds a
That's
bonus.
probably true. But we'll see. Ooh.
This dude isn't helping us at all.
No.
We need to bounce up
Yeah.
this place.
You guys don't have horses, do you?
No.
Sucks to be you.
Run off by yourself, get cut in half by Bob the Manslayer waiting down the road.
Oh hi.
Have you had rice to
Okay.
We're not dead. That's the positive.
You might have been. I'm being nice.
Yeah.
You just basically said, "Why the hell are you yelling at us?" And I could have ended it right there.
Yeah. I told you, man.
They all
I said you either challenge him and get us killed, or we back off. We're cowards and we get killed too.
Oh, I'm being nice. The game is much more brutal than this.
I would challenge him.
But basically, sorry, that happens.
But everything.
The fact is, it says here that if we had done some investigating around the town, we would know of a guy to ask him about, but we don't know. So, exactly.
Dragonzord.
God, the Dragonzord. Godzilla.
So basically, all he tells you, I know nothing of the crimes that you speak of.
I bet you don't, sir.
But I can tell you and give you permission to go to the northern mountains. And that is all I can say.
That was surprisingly helpful.
Unless it's complete opposite direction than we need to go, and then we just die in the mountains to Yeti.
Well, if we had somebody with a high enough perception check, we would know for sure, but we don't.
We don't?
So we just have to take the
You
word.
can't do it.
Yeah, there's no way.
We have to take him at his word.
You just have to take him at his word. We have no idea whether he's telling the truth or not.
You know he's got a contingent of troops up there waiting to ambush whoever he sends up that road.
This guy is crazy, I'll put it that way. I thought he was going to be a nice old man.
What?
No, this is going to be one of those
When
worlds.
did you ever think that?
Oh, Lord.
So, let's head to the road up north. We're trying to roleplay, but we're missing out on all the roleplay.
I know.
No, it's not your fault. I mean, it's just because we don't know what we can roleplay, if you know what I mean.
Well, I think one of the problems is...
Like with other systems, I know, oh, I can check for traps.
Wait, what
I
time
can
is it?
use bluff.
No, in the ward. What, is it like close to sunset?
It's daytime. It was nighttime when we left.
Yeah, it'd be like daytime around noon.
Because I have to keep track of the moon's phases.
Are you a werewolf?
Yes, I'm a
Crap.
werewolf.
He's a werewolf.
That's great.
Wait, we don't.
Well, it's not a werewolf, it's Lord Moon's curse. So I don't actually know what I am, I'm just lose my mind during a full moon if I don't roll high enough dice.
Maybe we can let you stay with this dude.
If I
Want to spend the night?
I have to make a willpower trait roll against TN 15 plus 5 for each level in this disadvantage after the first. If I fail, I lose control of my character for the evening, and I waken the next morning with no idea of what atrocious action you might have committed.
That's terrible.
So, I am a werewolf. If you see Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I'm kind of like that.
Like Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah, you know how
Okay.
Oz loses all control.
What do you want to do? Go to the mountains?
Want to go to the mountains? For time's sake, let's go to the
I
mountains.
have
I
an
think
idea.
it's a
Where are
good
the
idea to go
horse
to the
tracks leading? Did we forget about the
Well,
They
we
lead
would.
to the mountain. They
Well,
led
no.
to the city.
They led to the
And-
city, but we would have lost them because of the battle. There would be too many
Well, not the
footprints.
battle, just all the people.
All
Yeah,
the
so there
people
was a
moving
battle that
across.
took
So
place
just the city. So the
inside everything.
So how many roads are there leading out of town?
The north.
Currently, there's the northern road that leads to the mountains. There is the other road that led us here.
Okay.
There is another road, I believe, that goes somewhere else, but the campaign doesn't say it goes anywhere, so we're not going to do that.
So really, the only logical conclusion, if the thief isn't here, he's in the mountains.
Possibly.
Unless he turned right back, and I didn't see a second set of horse hooves. So to the mountains.
Our horse master says go north, so let's go north. We go north.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go north. I think that's a good idea. You're in luck. I mean, the mountains are only about 2 hours away.
Oh,
On what?
such
Other
a-
horse-
wow, how big are these mountains? They would be huge from that distance.
It's basically, it's called a mountain village for a reason. It's right
Oh,
on the
so
mountain.
it's like
it's right by the
we're at the
mountain.
foot of the mountain. He's like north to the mountains, right here.
The ones you can see with your eyes.
You know, the thing that causes the shadow to loom over the entire village.
It's the
Luck does not favor
Funny.
anybody.
Light doesn't favor anybody.
Um,
Not in this game.
Are you you guys all on horses?
No,
I
he is
am.
that dude.
So he's the dude on the horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
you
this is
better
gonna-
do a horse master check.
This is gonna get fun.
I'm a
And
unicorn.
actually, it will give us a chance.
You're gonna fall to your death.
Why would I fall to my
This
death?
will give us a chance to actually play out combat.
Yay, combat!
Why? What just happened?
Oh, I'm metagaming. Dang it.
GM,
It's so hard. having
what's going on? I don't know. I'm blind.
While on your way to the mountains on the road, you are ambushed
Ambush!
by a bandit, a group of bandit named the Fire Tigers.
That is a dumb name, guys. That name is dumb. You should have gone with Firefoxes. Mozilla Firefox. That sounds way cooler.
Are you gonna? Yeah, tell them that. So what happens.
Mozilla Firefox. That sounds way
Okay,
cooler.
I shoot.
what do? You're ambushed. Combat is at the ready. They have weapons drawn.
What I do is
I shoot at the nearest one with my bow and arrow on my horseback.
We need to read rules for combat.
yeah.
Yeah, I have my.
Are they not? They should be explained in that
They're not.
somewhere.
They're not.
They're not.
Nope.
How is that an introduction?
I don't know.
Combat rules.
Maybe they expected us to not get into combat somehow.
They're just like, diplomacy, everything. See, this is actually pretty far into the quote-unquote campaign. I may be skipping this.
I need to look at this.
Because I've only got a few pages left.
Game Master chapter.
Well, no, just look up combat.
Oh, I'm
Look up,
trying to look at combat.
it should be, battle something.
Holy moly, that's cool.
Because I'm still not
Do you know what mechanics-
entirely sure of the whole
The
system.
combat round.
I'm still not, the wound system is weird.
Basically, whatever Earth is,
Okay.
2 times that.
Yeah, but we have...
Moves up.
These
Well,
whole things is like healthy, nicked, raised, hurt, injured, crippled, down, out.
yeah. The more we get hurt, healthy, nothing happens. Nicked,
Combat.
all of our
Yeah, but how do you move from level to level?
Alright, it's basically like, it's like an empty, each tier is like an empty bubble.
Okay.
And to decide how much damage it takes to fill up that tier, you take your earth, multiply it by 2.
I have.
Okay.
So for
So
every
basically-
4 damage.
Okay.
So once you take 4 damage, we start off at healthy, you take 4 damage, we go to nicked. You take 4 more damage, you go to whatever the next one is.
Well, everybody needs to roll initiative.
Yeah, and once we get to out, that one is 5 times. So you have to take 10 more damage, and then the next damage will kill you.
Okay.
I have the combat rules.
Okay.
I'll read them.
Well, let's just do the basic stuff because I've got archers and swordsmen.
Stage
To
1.
fight us.
Initiative.
So
That's what I was saying. Everybody needs to roll initiative.
During the first round of a skirmish, they're called skirmishes, all participants make an initiative roll, rolling reflexes and insight rank.
Reflex and insight? Oh, what's our insight?
Insight is, dang it. No.
Well, it's all of our, we have to add all of our...
Oh, that's your power level.
Yeah. You add all of your...
Rings together.
All of your traits together. So
No, you add all of your rings together, plus all of your skills ranks,
but you multiply your
times
rings
10.
times 10.
No, it's rings times 10 plus skills.
Yeah. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 times 10 is 100.
8 plus 3, 11 times 10.
So I have 114 in insight.
2, 4, 5. 12, 13. So mine's 123.
Nice. Mine's 114.
Okay. Basically, it gives me the stats that I need for. But see if it has on your pre-made character sheet. See if it has initiative. on there. Hopefully it will.
Initiative.
We're sorry, Dr. Tyler, you having to watch this.
Part of the game.
Actually, no, this is optional, technically.
Shut up. It's not optional.
There's no initiative on here.
Well,
There's got to be initiative because I've got
There's
initiative for these guys right here.
Yeah, there was initiative. I have it right here.
Does it say?
What does it say it is?
Stay-
Oh!
I just.
Your initiative is your insight rank / reflexes.
I said that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. So it's insight
And reflex, but
like added together.
Yeah, but it doesn't say exactly. Read that for a second, if you would.
I think we roll.
I know we roll, but I want to know what to roll. And I know it consists of D10, but I don't know how many. Well, since you're not a resident pacifist, are you?
nope, not anymore.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll the archers and the horsemen's initiatives.
I'm also an archer, by the way.
You're also an archer, okay. That's actually a pretty dang good one. I'm sure the archers have high initiative. That would just make sense.
Oh man. All right. So. All right, hang on. Let's see. Was initiative covered over there?
Initiative is reflex and insight.
See,
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Just reflex and insight. So we just roll our reflex
Mm-hmm.
and then add our insight. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So reflex. Where's reflex?
Reflexes
2.
is right there.
So I just roll this. I got 9.
Wait, do I keep one? Or what?
You keep
2.
2.
So
You
what?
roll 2, keep 2.
So
At
that's
least you would.
Nice.
These guys are a little faster.
I'm
I have 123.
6.
Do what?
My initiative is 123.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you take your insight, which is 114. You add your reflex.
Yeah, but this says on their initiative 4 keep 3, so it's a dice roll,
Oh, so okay.
right?
So yeah, dice roll, whatever your.
Well, you had the reflexes part.
Well, maybe we insight rank. Oh wait, maybe it's insight rank divided by reflex roll.
See Book of Fire for information on insight ranks.
Jesus.
Maybe that slash means
Jesus doesn't want anything to do with this.
You might.
No,
You
he
never
doesn't.
know.
No, he doesn't.
You can't.
Yeah, I
you can't
can.
tell. He might
Yeah, I
be-
can.
You don't know.
Yeah, I can.
Hey, if C.S. Lewis proved that in any form he would want to save the world, then I would say that
Well,
if
I
he
know
was
it's
a samurai.
I know it's a dice roll because it gives me this as a dice roll. So they've got their archers have initiative of 19 and 9. And then I'm going to roll initiative. I'm going to roll initiative for Mr. Swordsman, and he has 3 keep 2. The other ones had 4 keep 3.
Wow, these dudes are super fast. Oh, it's ambush. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Or no, it's the 6.
This is 11. So we need to figure out how to get rolls similar to these.
It would just be to do reflexes, I guess.
I think it would be, honestly, at least for this guy, Mr. Kenji, the one I'm playing, Bob the Samurai decided to leave for sake of simplicity. It would be roll 3, keep 2. So his would be roll 2, keep 2,
But
and yours would be roll 2, keep 2.
I think I'm trying to look at the rules that I read. That the reason they show insight,
Uh-huh.
your insight rank
Uh-huh.
Insight.
adds
Wait, yeah.
like according to what tier you are in insight.
I think we
It
would all be
adds a
rank
dice.
1.
Yeah, so it would add a dice. Add 1, keep 1. So for every time you gain a new insight tier, You get to add one, keep one for stuff.
So wouldn't that be exactly what I said?
But I mean, it would mean it's if we're ranked 1.
Well, because here it is. It's insight rank. There we go. Reflexes. So
our rank
it would
is
be
1.
roll. It would be roll your insight rank. Keep the reflexes. So what rank would that put us at?
That would put us at roll 1, keep 2.
Yeah, that would be.
guys.
Well, mine would be roll 1, keep 3.
Insight rank is measured by adding all the characters' ranks together and multiplying by 10. Then adding the total of all the skill ranks together and adding it to the total from the rings.
I know that, but I don't know what the rank is. It's a singular number.
Yeah.
Oh, and rank is measured in increments of 25.
Okay.
Okay.
So insight 1 through 149, rank 1.
Okay.
Insight-
We're ranked
We'll
1.
rank 1. Okay.
Okay.
So
Let me
that would
see.
be roll 1, keep 3 for my guy. That doesn't make any sense.
Plus 25 points.
That doesn't make any sense, game.
Gang, this wasn't part of the deal.
I'm glad we're in combat, but I mean, once we get into combat, it's fine. No, it's not. It's crazy. This is probably going to be the last thing he sees.
Yeah.
But we need to actually do combat. Damn. This game's so crazy.
We should have started this at the beginning of the day.
We should have done this at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, I had stuff to do.
Yeah.
What stuff? Psh.
Well, I didn't sleep last night. I was sick, so I'm sorry.
Okay, so basically that's roll 1, keep 3.
Maybe
That
it's.
just doesn't make any freaking sense.
May I see the book real quick? Just a moment. We are going to look up initiative.
I already did.
Doesn't make any freaking sense.
So, what is-
There it is. Here. By the way.
combat round.
Actually,
Initiative.
I
During
already
the first
told you.
round of skirmish.
I know, but he's probably got a better
rolling
grasp.
reflexes. Rolling reflexes and insight rank.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping reflexes.
Yeah.
So, no, it's not.
Oh,
you
it's
add them.
added.
It's like when we do other things and you keep the traits.
So I would roll 4, keep 3.
Yes. you roll the
Okay,
same as
okay,
it.
there we go. That would make sense.
We got it. So roll 4, keep 3.
That's a good roll.
16,
No, I've got this.
20.
I've got besides 16. That's 16 plus 6.
Oh wait, so that's
That's 22.
22. I was bad at
So
math.
his is 22.
So wall 4 keep 3 then.
So actually, so far I've got my character Kenji as the fastest initiative.
So I'm rank 1. My reflexes are.
So you would roll 3, keep 2.
So I would also roll 3 keep 2 then.
Yes.
We're getting it. Takes a little mental juggling, but we get
I
it.
mean, dude, it's probably just because we don't know the rules very well.
Boom! Explosion!
You got an explosion.
Woo!
Explosion noise.
Alright, so I get to roll it again.
Yep. That's the closest thing this game has to a
So
crit.
16 plus 7, that's 23.
Okay, so you have the highest initiative.
Super fast!
Yeah, I got 12.
Okay, so you were going to go almost. Well, you're not going to go last, but you're not going to go first. So it's going to be him, my character, then
A bunch of other people.
the archer,
Crap.
and then you, then the other archer,
They're gonna shoot
and
me
then
off the horse, aren't they?
the fire tiger swordsman.
They're gonna shoot me off the horse.
God, man.
Wait. I saw a thing about reactions.
Well, I was going to see.
Two.
We don't know anybody their armor TN. What's everybody's armor TN?
I wear robes, so mine's
Yeah,
base.
I work extravagant.
Oh wait, to figure out your armor, it's reflex times 5 plus armor bonus.
Okay.
Don't have any album bonus.
So mine, since I'm wearing no armor, it
No
would be
armor.
10.
10.
Okay, so that's about right. Because mine armor would be 15 plus 5, so I have one of 20. That's not bad.
So you get double hours.
Extravagant.
Okay.
Now look.
So you guys are the diplomats.
I'm fabulous. We're wizards. We don't wear armor.
Of course you do.
No, we don't. Fuck that. I'm not a battle mage. I don't like
Actually, I am.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He has a sword.
I'm actually.
Oh, wait. I actually am going
Okay.
to cast a spell on the first turn.
Okay, so basically, the scene is the archers are behind the fire tiger swordsman, so he's charging at you guys, and they have their bows drawn.
Yeah.
He's on his horsey, you know,
Let's see.
and I would assume my guy, because he has the highest armor, would be out front.
Her name is Penelope.
Okay. What's the Japanese name for Penelope?
I don't
Oh,
know.
no.
I don't care. Her name is Penelope.
How long has the camera been running?
Damn it.
I'll see. Wow, we have 14 minutes of battery life left.
It's been going for more than an hour.
Yeah, we're over an hour.
Okay, we can stop recording, but still finish the combat phase.
What will happen next? Will Batman save the day? I don't
This is
know.
as far as we got.
It took over an hour before we saw combat, and that was us trying to find combat.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Bob the Manslayer left because he was
I
bored.
tried to instigate combat.
Bye. We're sorry.